Have you ever felt like everything you've done with your clients and yet they're still not moving forward? I'm going to share with you today what my clients experience when I am doing energy therapy times. And everybody has a different experience, but what they're telling me is that, and I know this to be true for myself too, because I received the work for, and I have been for many, many years. And the way that it works is that when you are getting your energetic systems clear, what's happening is you may get little twinges, little muscle releases. Sometimes you get more of a video. It's almost like all these past places of trauma start kind of popping up and they disappear just as quickly. Other times it's just a sensation in the physical body, like you could feel like a heaviness in the chest or the stomach, or suddenly a pain in the knee, or a pain in the throat. I've had people tell me that they have pain in their wrist. And when they get up off the table, I ask them, well, is that still there? And they say, no, it's gone. It's like, yeah, because that's the energy moving. So as we are clearing the energetic field, the chakras, the aura, it's kind of like this in-between place. So they hit this deep parasympathetic nervous system place where it's almost like a meditative state. And they just drift off. They may be very unaware of what's happening. And my students have been just simply amazed at the not only doing the work, but also receiving the work themselves.
The work has been so powerful and profound, and Tina is just, there are no words for Tina. She is extremely powerful, and she is so caring and kind, and channels from a place that love really truly exists.
Because they can recognize it, but when they've been giving sessions to their clients, what they're amazed at is all the feedback that their clients have been giving them. And it's very similar to what I'm describing. The little scenarios that pop up, things you haven't thought about in many years. You haven't thought about them, but the physical body is actually holding on to them. The truth is that talk therapy only goes so far. So talk therapy is great because it gives people the awareness of the repeat of behavior patterns, yet progress can be very slow, and practitioners can feel very frustrated that the client is moving slower than you thought they would. So the energy therapy actually helps them to progress so much quicker. The truth is that talk therapy alone is not going to support your clients in moving forward at a quickened pace. And, people want healing yesterday, which I don't blame them because it can be a long process. And it can be very frustrating for a practitioner. Even bodywork therapy can only go so far because it starts to release what the body's holding, but it moves that energy into the energetic field where they're still holding. So what we do as energy therapists is that as we go in and we're clearing the chakras and the aura and go into some of the deeper patterns, we can clear and shift the energy so fast that your clients are experiencing major breakthroughs. I want you to imagine for a moment one of your clients that you feel like keeps coming in, and basically they're talking about the same thing over and over, and you're wishing they would just move forward. So I want you to just Think about this for a minute. Just use your imagination and imagine them having an incredible breakthrough. Energy just releases. And when that happens, there's a new perspective on life. They are starting to see life as I am not my experience. In my energy therapy certification program, what you learn how to do is identify what's going on in the energetic field, in the chakras, the aura, and also to begin to recognize where is it. In other words, it can be in the pattern of old trauma of inner children. It can be in the pattern of what we call subpersonalities or subparts, as it's sometimes referred to, and also the shadow self, and that's Carl Jung's work. When we can clear the energy there, they can have an amazing breakthrough. And some of my students have been clients who have actually received the work, and what they recognized was, I need to learn how to do this work, because they were just so blown away at coming to me from a place of deep, old trauma that they thought would take many years to move the energy and leave my session to just go home and take action to move their life forward. And that's pretty amazing. When you want quickened results, you really want to work with the energy of your clients. If you're ready to take your clients to new levels of wellness so that they can experience life to the fullest, then jump into the energy therapy certification course. It only runs twice a year. We meet every Sunday morning from 9 to 11. In between that time, you have a little bit of reading, a little bit of audio, a little bit of visual, very easy, and a little bit of reading from the textbook so that you can learn how to be the best therapist that you can be. Now, if you are already a therapist, great. The textbook will be an amazing thing because it's teaching you all about how to work with the energy field of your clients. And when you can do that, when you can really tune in, you are going to find that your client doesn't even need to speak with you all that much, because you're getting the information in the background. In other words, you're getting more information from your higher guidance because you are so tuned into your own energetic system and your energetic vibration is actually higher. There's many benefits to learning the work. Not only are you learning it, but you're receiving it at the same time. So you're moving forward while your clients move forward. I'd love to have you in the class. If you're a body worker or you've been doing Reiki, I've had students tell me that the energy therapy is like Reiki on steroids. Now that tells you something. So I'd love to have you in the course. If you've been doing body work, if you are just thinking, I want to learn how to support people, even hypnotists, taking your work to the next level with the energy therapy is going to be so profound. And then you find, because you are in alignment, that you are attracting clients who are looking for what you got. And that's how your practice grows. Okay? All right, so I look forward to seeing you. Go ahead and get the link down below. Get registered, and I will see you then. All right, many blessings. Tina Bridgettini here.